Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my precious pack. Welcome back once more to VEGA Conflict, and it's time to take a look at a civil war. I'm not going to go over the other two prize lists for the leaderboards because they're basically the same as what we see here in the personal ones, only they're for Alliance and Sector. So, what do we have in front of us? What can we work towards? What is it going to interest? What not? And stuff like that. What am I going to do? And before we go any further, I'm tired as always, so expect a few hiccups and stuff like that during this video, because, I mean, it wouldn't be one of my videos if there wasn't me recording at least semi-tired. So, first and foremost, the first three positions actually get skins for ships. The sunset skin, specifically, as you can see. And it isn't half bad, it's just one of the skins that I wouldn't mind picking up or earning somewhere, and the fact that they're offering it through this event is interesting to me because it means that while it's not going to be easy to attain, it's still something that could happen. And I do like the aesthetic of the game more than the actual gameplay, because the gameplay in my eyes is fairly straightforward and boring and kind of lackluster, and there's many things I would change about it if I was leading the development team. But I'm not, so instead we're going to talk about other things, suggestions and stuff like that. I want to keep this video fairly short, so it should be fairly easy to understand, follow, and whatnot. So, first I want to go through a few recommendations, suggestions, and stuff like that for the development team. If you're going to be bringing Civil War back, and this is like a trial run because you want to see how it'll go, and these are like trial prizes, consider the following, and this has been brought up a few different times for the Alliance War. Drop the coins in, but make sure that there are no high values in the higher tiers. Make it so it's a more balanced distribution, so that there's more coins for the lower tiers and whatnot like that go down through the brackets, and cut the top tier prizes, so even if bots or people that abuse the system start to farm the targets, well, other player fleets, the top prizes aren't going to be insanely overpowered for what they just worked next to needlessly for. So, most definitely consider dropping coins in, break the stuff down, take it apart, make sure that there is a decent distribution of coins so it's not just very, very large amounts at the very top tiers. Next up, prize-wise, I actually like the idea of getting the ship skins and whatnot for actually participating. However, one thing I would suggest is actually taking it all the way down to the bottom and make it so that everyone gets just one credit, but it's just for participating. So it's like your thing for you logged in, you attacked another player's fleet, you were registered, that's what you got. As for the positron bolts, I can actually think of one thing that would have been more relevant there that you could have put in. Ships. Pre-built ships. So people could start fitting them right after they got them. Over the positron bolts, pre-built ships would have been much more viable in this situation, and not everyone's going to have access to tier 8 that could do this, because you got to remember that there are people that could use tier 7, tier 6, tier 5, right down the list, just to farm. So, the positrons being there, while they're interesting, they're not the most ideal prize. You should always try and consider what the player's going to be using and whatnot, but as I said towards the beginning, this is most likely a trial run. You're going to see how it's going to go. You're going to alter the prizes and whatnot like that. But recommendations out of the way, there isn't much else to talk about because I'm actually looking forward to this to get a couple of PvP clips and whatnot like that for the videos probably right after the event ends. Hopefully I'll get some good stuff. But that's actually going to be it because there's not much else that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to bring up to make sure all of you discussed it in the comment section because I wanted to hear what all of you thought of the idea of Civil War coming back and whatnot like that. See what we could do to change it around, make sure it's enjoyable for all of us, and more or less just tackle it one step at a time. You know, try and make sure that the game is enjoyable for us by suggesting decent things for the game and stuff like that. Now, this is a PvP focused event, and I used to do the PvP focused events because I actually found them interesting and they were a good way to get certain resources. But that's it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get ready for bed and take care of what I need to. And I'll see you all again during the Civil War. So, be safe out there, my pack. Happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you later.